River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Straight ahead is a rematch from last year's AFC wildcard game, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts, as this one is underway on EA Sports.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 30.
What's up with this connection? Is it Madden?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Huntley off of play action. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay.
You can't make this up. Yeah, I don't know.
Devin Duvernay, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Fuck that nigga pectoral.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a 3-time 1,000-yard rush.
This is crazy.
Room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. I mean, look at this Baltimore defense. They were fantastic a week ago in the win over Houston.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it?
Yo,
Or do you challenge it? This is going to be fun.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Well, this defense for the Ravens, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw it? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he's got his tight end, that's Smith. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early.
You bet the fuck up, man. What you talking about?
First down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond? We talked about that.
It's like ugly. That shit wicked.
You go 3 and out.
And it can't be me.
2 scores could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Once again, they run with Wilson. And he has met that
Okay.
He goes down right there.
Okay, Madden. Offensive line just don't engage at all.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Burrow on 3rd down.
Fuck, boy. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. This is trash. Connection is trash. I ain't not.
And the Bengals respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdowns scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true.
Fuck no, sure.
That was the case. One play. That success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
On second down, here's Huntley. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Third and short, 3rd and 1.
Shorty,
It's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points.
that weak ass shit.
With your actual play calls, or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
Huntley on 3rd down. Open man is Duvernay. And he goes out right around the 39. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins.
No.
Take it past the 30 to the 40.
No, you better go get Chuck Norris or whatever the fuck your name was.
About this Bengals defense.
That's what you better do. Eat your Scooby snacks and clear a whole plate of vegetables, nigga.
Normally you want teams to gel late in the season, but this unit, they've been terrific right from the word go. Came in as the #1 rated unit against the pass in the NFL after just 1 week.
Huntley's thrown into the hands of Andrews. He's across midfield and all the way down to the 33-yard line. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10, Huntley. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
On 2nd down, run to Dobbins. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
That run wasn't a big breaker, but I don't think the guys on offense mind very much. They've got a nice drive going, and they might just be luring the defense in a little bit. They can probably come back with a play action, maybe go over the top. But right now, on this drive, their playbook is open.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins.
Oh.
This is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. They're going for it. Huntley. And it's caught. And in for the Ravens touchdown.
No way.
Mark Andrews, his 1st touchdown of the new season. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. It took a pretty big risk right there going for it on 4th down, but hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got in the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin for
Thank you.
error. Remember, 4th down, they went for it.
Do that. Yeah, niggas robbery. Highway robbery. Roll Bird, nigga. Cut it out.
Huntley will sneak it. And he'll swallow up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down. These two teams all tied after one.
It's not no fucking way. How y'all got LG? No trade to get LG.
They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division,
that leg is killing me.
Measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice.
He said at this stage of the season, this week 2, nigga.
If this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
I would think as a play caller, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end. Any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was. Because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuffed that play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And the catch made. It's time.
That leg, bro.
And he's going to have the Bengals first down as
Doogie.
they get the 3rd down conversion. The Bengals are 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Get him out of there, man. Get him stepping.
How about this? Missed 5 games last season, still reached 1,000 yards and made the Pro Bowl. His name always at the forefront of the game's greatest playmakers.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They're still committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Again, it's Mixon. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back into the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. I guess that was a little better. He got back to the line of scrimmage there after the loss on first down, but now you're still dealing with a 3rd and long.
So let's put on our offense coordinator hat. They've been very aggressive against the run the last 2 plays. I'm thinking screen right here. Let him come get the quarterback and dump it off.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Blowing that play up, Roquan Smith as he gets the sack.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals. And this will get inside the 20 and be touchdown just outside of the 15-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8. Huntley now bootlegging it, rolling to his right. And this one taken in on the right side.
Oh, love that. Roll to the right. Roll to the right. Roll to the right. Roll to the right.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Third down, here's Huntley now. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. He's still on his feet. And finally down at the 9-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal. Dobbins.
Yep.
Will score.
You is lying.
So his great start to the season continues. He found the end zone time after time in the opener last week, and he does it again here in week 2.
And Brandon, we have a lot of coaches tell us week to week that there is no momentum.
Nigga, you don't see this leg?
Every game is its own entity.
What you talking about? It was right there in the backfield.
And now punching one in here, I'm starting to think that there is a carryover, and he's feeling it.
Tucker now.
He didn't touch him. It wasn't even a broken teeth. He didn't touch him.
No run back here for Jones. A touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Burrow looking to pass. He's got it in, complete. 39 yards there, a big one.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one.
That was a snatch, nigga. That's what that was. What the fuck is you talking about?
And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Burrow throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. The Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. But this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass.
Nigga, do you see the lag, nigga?
Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback.
You ain't lagging?
Awfully close.
You got that shit.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Burrow. Toward the sideline, intercepted. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. The 20, down the left sideline. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, the way things have been going to this one, Charles, it was only a matter of time before this defense got involved and made a big play, and they do right there. Gosh, this lead is so large, CD, and we're only in the first half.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing that's so amazing about it. You mentioned this large lead. How's this their first takeaway of the game? And what a spectacular one it was. Adding to the lead, showing the true dominance, and you're exactly right. We're still in the first half.
And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Now it's Burrow. And that one caught downfield by Boyd. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. Catch is made here by Herb Smith Jr. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
These two coaching staffs likely going through their final adjustments for the second half. One of these teams is going to emerge 2-0. But who will it be? To find out, let's go back to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They look up at the scoreboard, facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Inside handoff to Mixon. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
McPherson's kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21. We're down to 18. So good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Duvernay now going to bring it out.
Pitch.
In hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
They go play action with Huntley.
I was scared. I was scared.
The coverage strong.
Scared.
Now it's
I was scared.
4th down.
No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
Yo, go for it. Niggas is.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They're going to try and throw.
I know it, niggas.
Man, it's Andrews. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
54 yards on the ground for him so far.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. On 1st and 10, it's Algier. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, 40 yards, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that nature, but another score here, and 2 weeks into the season, this is maybe the most impressive team in the NFL. Would you agree?
Well, they've certainly sold me as they've sold you, and I agree with you, no question about it. They won easily last week. They're on their way to another lopsided victory here. They're definitely a team to be reckoned with, and they are serving notice to the rest of the league.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They're going to try to put points on the board.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Burrow going to get this out to Boyd on the perimeter. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the third quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
Complete to T. Higgins. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that'll be caught. Touchdown.
Spike that shit, bitch. That's it.
From 21 yards away. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that'll cut the lead down to 18. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up the screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
They run the option on 2nd down. And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he's stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Huntley to throw. And a throw there.
Punt the ball.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Here's Jones. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He'll flip this out to Evans. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 18 yards on that one, and the Bengals are moving. 1st down. eluding the pressure right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask his quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. His whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense is going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He gets this one to and he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll the football. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And too much juice. He'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, partner, I think the
I
defense
just missed it. I ain't saying.
to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get him.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone says, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. They're going for it. Huntley. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Now a handoff for Dobbins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter. Looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it out. We've got them now.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 85 yards on the ground here for Dobbins, and a 1st down coming up. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. They're able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. Another run here with Dobbins.
No way!
J.K. Dobbins with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Ravens are on their way to a 2-0 start. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline.
Well, there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here. Back to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. That one into the hands of Beckham downfield. Well, every lineman knows the rule. You only get a 1-yard buffer beyond that line of scrimmage, and then the flag is thrown, and he got tagged for it there. Algier going straight ahead. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. A good comeback there after the penalty. 9 yards, and it's 2nd and 6. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now an option play on 2nd down. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Out of the gun, Huntley dumps this one off to Algier. Taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the 4th quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And a short gain here, down to the 22. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had anyone crash the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner.
Yeah, my shit wired. Like, it can't be me. Like, it cannot be me.
Reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. This is caught. It's Boyd. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeout.
And niggas really got to do some little code of honor. Like, niggas going for it on the 4th and 6 on the 20-yard line. Come on, bro. Like, it's a fair play, please. You ain't on here about a 45, 50-yard line. Like, come on.
Here's Burrow.
I did that. That was my fault. That was my fault.
Now you got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Escaping.
Ah, damn! Come on, bitch!
And he goes down once more. Now the Bengals going to signal for their
Yeah, letting niggas off that line, not no fucking bum ass Tyus Bowser.
27 seconds.
Who?
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with
Nigga home.
after that sack we just saw. play action fake. They'll look to throw. He completes it to Boyd. Still going inside the 20.
Fight that bitch.
Tyler Boyd with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals get a bit closer.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe
look at this shit.
to look at on film, but this one's over.
I'm gonna go test my internet connection too.
I agree with you totally on that one.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead
Yeah.
down to 18. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
You know, I mean, it's just a whole lot of Mark Andrews, but I can't be too upset about it. I ain't too upset about it. It's just delay.
And now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they could have bitch. Hit his ass. And you know what, though? They be lying. Because I just thought about it. And they say hit everything, nigga. You missed everything, nigga. Missed everything.
Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Like, on 23, like, a nigga dive, it'll be at least be a shoestring tackle.
Play action.
Bitch, you fucking whore. I shouldn't. I should have taken the points. No, I want to say, fuck that. I'm not on. He like that. I'm throwing that bitch up. And you know who I'm throwing it up to. He down there somewhere.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Yeah, you better put him the fuck back, and I'm gonna throw it up anyway. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck, nigga.
One last shot at the end zone.
Bitch.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles.
Nah, I'm telling you. His days is numbered. I'm telling you. His days is numbered. I'm telling you.
Compete against each other all the time. Obviously, training camps, your off season, but on game day, you want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Ravens, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
That's it. What is this, about quarter? Oh, I guess that was very cuss. 4th and 1. Mm-hmm. Duvernay is not like that. He's not like that. He's never done that in his life. Because that really was a